When, when we join engineering college, we believe one thing very strongly, that after 4 years, we will come out as real engineers, fully prepared for the industry. But slowly, reality hits. Because there are many important things engineering colleges never really prepare us for. And today, we are going to talk about those hidden gaps. Engineering colleges focus heavily on syllabus, exams, and marks. But the real world does not run on question papers. Companies do not ask you to derive formulas on a whiteboard every day. They expect problem solvers, decision makers, and people who can learn fast. This difference shocks many fresh graduates. One major thing colleges do not prepare you for is uncertainty. In college, problems have fixed answers. In real jobs, problems are unclear, incomplete, and constantly changing. Nobody tells you exactly what to do. You must figure things out yourself, often without enough information, and still deliver results. Another harsh reality is that practical skills matter more than theoretical perfection. Many students score high marks, but struggle with basic real-world tools. Knowing concepts is important, but applying them under pressure is what truly counts. Unfortunately, this application mindset is rarely trained properly in college. Engineering colleges also do not prepare students for communication. You may be brilliant technically, but if you cannot explain your idea clearly, it loses value. Real engineering involves discussions, presentations, meetings, and teamwork. Poor communication becomes a bigger career blocker than weak technical knowledge. Teamwork itself is another missing preparation. College projects often allow one person to do all the work while others just submit names. In real jobs, collaboration is unavoidable. You must work with different personalities, handle conflicts, and still move forward together. This skill takes time to develop. Colleges also rarely prepare students for failure. In academics, failure is seen as something to avoid. In real engineering careers, failure is part of learning. Designs fail, code breaks, and ideas get rejected. What matters is how quickly you recover, learn, and improve after failing. Another shock comes with deadlines. In college, deadlines are flexible. Extensions are common. In the industry, deadlines are real and tied to money, customers, and reputation. Missing them has consequences. Colleges do not simulate this pressure, so fresh engineers often struggle initially. Engineering colleges also do not teach how businesses work. Engineers do not work in isolation. Every decision affects cost, time, and users. Understanding why a feature matters, why budgets exist, and why compromises are needed is crucial. This business awareness is almost completely missing in academics. Self-learning is another critical gap. In college, learning is guided and structured. In real life, technology changes rapidly. You must learn new tools, languages, and systems on your own. No one creates a syllabus for you. The ability to learn independently becomes your strongest career skill. Colleges also do not prepare students for office culture. Things like professional behavior, feedback handling, workplace politics, and ethics are rarely discussed. Many engineers feel confused when facing these dynamics for the first time, even though they play a huge role in career growth. Mental pressure is another hidden challenge. Engineering jobs can be stressful, especially in the beginning. Tight timelines, learning curves, and expectations can feel overwhelming. Colleges talk about success, but rarely talk about burnout, balance, and mental resilience, which are equally important. Another reality is that your degree alone is not enough. Colleges often create the illusion that a degree guarantees success. In reality, your skills, attitude, adaptability, and consistency matter far more. The degree only opens the first door, Everything after that depends on you. Engineering colleges also do not teach career navigation. Choosing domains, switching roles, negotiating salaries, or planning long-term growth is never explained. Students graduate without clarity and learn these lessons through trial and error, sometimes after years of struggle. One more thing colleges miss is teaching ownership. In jobs, you own your work. You are responsible for outcomes, not just efforts. Excuses do not matter. This sense of responsibility is rarely enforced in academic environments, making the transition difficult. So does this mean engineering college is useless? Not all. Colleges give foundations, exposure, and discipline, but they are only the starting point. Real engineering education begins when you step outside classrooms and start facing real-world problems. The good news is all these missing skills can be learned. With awareness, curiosity, and practice, any engineer can grow beyond these gaps. Those who accept reality early and adapt quickly are the ones who truly succeed in the long run. So if you're an engineering student or a fresh graduate, do not panic. Use college as a base, not a guarantee. Learn continuously, build skills, communicate better, and stay adaptable. Because the real world does not test marks, it tests mindset.